Hey everyone, Patrick Lee Scott here. I just got back from Tony Robbins, whose presentation was many hours long. It was really awesome. But I had a challenge from Russell to make 4 videos today, and I still have one more to go. So, what I want to talk about is a belief that I used to have, which was that I didn't have enough money to be successful in starting a company. But it turns out that that was completely false. To get people, once you start a company, right, and once you have some sort of offer online, you need to get people to it. And over the years, I first figured out how to build a marketing system, and then I figured out what to put inside of it. And then the last thing I really struggled with was how do I get people to come to it? And I thought that traffic was something that you had to pay for, or that you needed to buy ads to get people to come to you. And I didn't know how to run ads, and I didn't want to spend money on ads. So I wanted to find a different way. And a couple years back, I actually ended up writing this article that was like, if you want to master the internet, you also have to master traffic. And I wrote an article about how I could build all these things, but I had no idea how to get the people to use them, that I needed traffic, that I needed to create traffic. And everyone on the internet and Reddit was like, you suck. Of course you need to do that. How come you didn't tell us how? And I didn't know. I didn't know how to at the time. I knew it was something I needed, but I didn't know how to do it. And it turns out that I was asking the completely wrong thing, because it turns out that you don't create traffic. Traffic is not something that is created. So what does that mean? Well, turns out that traffic is actually something that already exists. See, if you know who you want to serve, if you know who your dream customer is, then there are places all over the internet, there's physical places even, that these people are already congregating to. Like if you're trying to sell some sort of Bible thing, right, then a church would be a good place to go to meet people that are interested in that, right? A congregation. These congregations happen in much larger numbers on the internet too than they do even in person. So even things that are really small, tiny niches in person end up being really large online. Because think about for example, when I was in high school, I liked this game, Magic the Gathering. You got any Magic the Gathering fans here? Probably not. Because it was me and 4 other people in my high school that liked it. And it wasn't a big niche then. But when you add the internet to that, then you get the 5 people in my town and the 5 people in the town next over and the 5 people in all the towns in the state and all the towns in all of the states in the country and then all of the cities in the world and etc. And they all come together to this one common place, right? So when you're thinking about traffic and how to get your things seen, instead of thinking about how to create traffic, you need to realize that you don't. It's already there. You need to go to where that traffic is and get in front of it, right? So how do you do that? Well, get inside the minds of your people, of the person that you want to serve. Make the searches that they'd want to search. Find the people that are already congregating the same type of customers that you're looking for. Make deals with them. Post on publications that your customer would read. Even post in Facebook groups and Instagrams. Find conversations on Twitter where they're already congregating together and become a part of it and build relationships. Using this strategy, I was able to launch a new product about 2 months ago. I didn't build anything first because that is not something you should do. You should make sure people will buy it first. But I was able to make $8,000 in a single weekend just testing if it was a good idea. By going to the places where these people were going and saying, hey, everyone, I've been working on this presentation about moving from software engineer to software entrepreneur. Who wants to see that? Say I'm in below. And I had literally like 600 people commenting saying that they wanted to see that presentation. And I said, great. I messaged each one of them and said, go ahead and sign up here and we'll watch it. Or, sorry, we'll watch it. I'll do it and you can watch it. And there was zero money spent on ads. And I made $8,000 back just testing to see if an idea was worth doing. And I didn't have to like learn how to do Facebook ads or all this stuff that I was like nervous about doing and thought that I would need. So, lesson. If you think you need to create traffic, you're wrong. What you really need to do is figure out where that traffic already is and go there. And then build relationships with those people. And the way you build relationships is looking at that key word of a relationship, which is relate. And telling stories and talking about people and about things that they relate to and you relate to. And that's how relationships are formed. And then, you're connected to your customers. That's all for today. Or, yeah, it is. That's 4 videos today. Make sure you watch out my other 3 from today. And I'll be on here much more frequently because I have to do what Russell says. Peace.